Hi, hello guys, how are you all?
Let's talk about India and Pakistan.
India launching a military operation targeting what it calls terrorist infrastructure inside Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir.
India and Pakistan have been exchanging a barrage of fire across the line of control.
So we've seen this major military escalation, and a lot of people are worried about where this could all go.
Because India and Pakistan are both
A barrage
First சீரன் வந்துச்சு அடுத்தது என்ன வந்துச்சு
Inside Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir.
India and Pakistan have been exchanging a barrage of fire across the line of control.
So we've seen this major military escalation, and a lot of people are worried about where this could all go.
because India and Pakistan are both nuclear armed powers.
Why is all this happening now? Well, it's linked to an attack in Kashmir back in April. Remember, Kashmir is a disputed territory. India and Pakistan both administer parts of it, which are separated by what's called the line of control, but both countries claim all of Kashmir. The attack in April happened in a place called Pahalgam, which is really popular with Indian tourists. Gunmen came out of a forest and shot and killed 26 people.
The terrorist attack that triggered this crisis was particularly brutal and particularly egregious in the sense that it targeted civilians who were identified based on their religion, and it really hit hard across India, and the level of anger was especially strong.
So here's where you need to know a bit more about Kashmir and its history. India and Pakistan have basically been fighting over this territory ever since the partition of India, when Pakistan was created as a separate country. They fought a war over it in 1947, and that ended with a ceasefire and a division of the territory. Now, on the Indian side, there's been long-running opposition to Indian control. Many Kashmiris say their rights are being trampled on by the Indian government, and they want more autonomy. Some want independence. And over the years, armed groups have been fighting against what they say is an occupation. India has often accused Pakistan of supporting these groups. And that's what happened after the Pahalgam attack. India said the gunmen were linked to Pakistan. And 2 weeks later, it launched the missile strikes as a response.
India exercised its right to respond and preempt as well as deter more such cross-border attacks.
India says it hit 9 sites, both Pakistan-administered Kashmir and in Pakistan's Punjab province.
They say that these targets were chosen based on credible intelligence inputs, and that these were terror camps where attacks against India had been planned and directed from.
Now, Pakistan has denied having anything to do with the Pahalgam attack. It says India's missile strikes killed at least 31 civilians and injured dozens. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said the strikes were unprovoked, cowardly, and an unlawful act of war. Both sides have also exchanged fire across the line of control. Pakistani fire killed at least 13 civilians in Indian-administered Kashmir, according to Indian officials. Meanwhile, Pakistan has vowed an even bigger response.
At a time, place, and means of our own choice.
Now, some of the details of what's happened so far are disputed or not very clear. For example, Pakistan has said it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets, although India has given no official response to that. So to some extent, you've also got a war of words going on, and there's a lot of rhetoric on both sides. The big question right now is what could come next.
Much depends on how Pakistan will choose to react. A war, a heightened conflict and escalation is in the interests of neither of these two states. And also, it's the people in the region, the Kashmiris, who are not being served by any of this.
அல்ஜீரா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் டீட்டெயிலாக பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், நல்லா தான் பண்ணேன். இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், டீட்டெயில் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம். கமெண்ட் செக்ஷனில் சொல்லுது பார்ப்போம் வாங்க. கேன் ஃபைண்ட் த ஃபுல் start here playlist with all episodes here. என்னடா யூடியூப் பிளேலிஸ்ட்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க? CNN, where is evidence of destroying enemy fighter jets? Pakistan ministry, it's all over social media. It was terrorists, not gunmen. Please correct it. I'm a Kashmiri and proudly I'm an Indian. My condolences to Al Jazeera. Was gunman your father? Kashmir is not disputed. Kashmir is Indian legally. Well, every country has army. Pakistan has army as a country. Get well soon, Al Jazeera. Why is the world silent when terrorism is bleeding innocent lives in India? It's heartbreaking to see global power equating a victim nation with the very state that exports terror. India deserves solidarity, not misplaced neutrality. Condolences to Al Jazeera. Kashmir is not disputed territory, it's an inseparable part of India. Pakistan started the whole thing. India will end this if Pakistan continues. UN fails to resolve the issue of Palestine and Kashmir. Wrong. Pakistan willingly gave up its claim over China occupied Kashmir. Just go on to show how much Pak military state loves Kashmir and its people. Kashmir is and will remain an integral part of India. Jazeera sees the world through one eye. God gave you to. Kashmir was always will be an integral, inalienable part of India. Pakistan illegally occupation Kashmir. We will know what the international community is seeing through. எந்த ஐஸ் மூலியமா எந்த நியூஸஸ் அவங்க நம்புகிறாங்க, எதை அவங்க ரிலே பண்ணுறாங்கிறத நாமளும் தெரிஞ்சுப்போம். ஸோ தட் இட் ஆக்சுவலி ஐ ஓப்பனிங் திங் டு டூ. ஸோ இத்திரன் ஸ்ட்ரீமை முடித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நான் பண்ணுறது உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு அப்படின்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது சஜஷன்ஸ் இருக்குன்னா கமெண்ட் செக்ஷனில் தெரியப்படுத்துங்க. If you want to support me, just hit that subscribe button. That's the only way you can support any upcoming YouTubers like me. இன்னொரு நல்ல ஸ்ட்ரீமில் விரைவில் உங்களை சந்திக்கிறேன். Until then, all peace out.